Day 6 of the 2017 Old Mutual joBerg2c is brought to you by Aruba BCX and Avis Van Rental.
So there's been regime change on day 6 of the Old Mutual joBerg2c. I am farmer Wap Craig Nick, and I'm going to ask one of these riders who's just coming in now what the day's been like today. It has been a fantastic day today. Look at them all steaming in here, and they're quite slow. These are the Surgeons for Little Lives today on a beautiful day at Glencairn. Here they come, the heroes of the day. And to find out what the day was like, I'm actually going to stop this chap over here. He's in the Old Mutual joBerg2c kit. Hello, sir. How was your day?
Nee, wat. Ek het 'n mountainbike en fiets gekoop, man. Met knee suspension. Hulle gaan
Get a decent bike, I think he's saying. He's a little confused and dazed, this gentleman. How's it been, Wappo?
No, lekker, Gerald. Thanks for letting me take your place today.
Great pleasure.
The first time in 8 years I've got to ride in one of the stages on the event. And what an absolute treat, eh? Jeepers.
Thanks, Wappo. Yeah, fantastic days riding Nottingham Road to Glencairn. And it started with that gum tree climb. Ivanhoe Farm, beautiful on the top there, the potato farm. Harrison's Pass, winding down the switchbacks, tested the technical skills. Rock and roll, just let the brakes go and off you go. Through the sappy forest, twisting and turning, climbing slow poison up and onto this quite simply, sublimely beautiful Glencairn Farm and the finish.
5 days down, and the A batch were all smiles on the start line. Or were they just posing? The Clifton Prep Pony Club led them out of the 75-year-old school. On the early slopes of the Gumtree climb, the top two teams had opened a gap. Tiger Eurosteel, with more than 10 minutes lead over Nad Pro, just had to mark Bell & Combrink's every move. Rising nearly 400 metres in just under 3 Ks, Gumtree is the steepest climb in the entire race. Combrink had good legs and was matched by Bass and Bjerkus. Bell, though, was paying the price for the hard chasing on a mechanical play day 5 when the pair had to stop 4 times. Combrink's glance over his shoulder would have given Bjerkus and Bass comfort. Their closest rivals were under pressure inside the first 25 Ks of a 98K day. At the top, Brendan David and Billy Smith of Road Cover working to catch the leading quartet, which they did by the first water point on Ivanhoe Farm. Travis Walker and Nico Sturck of Karen Beef Ellsworth had mixed leaders Dormakaba and solo leader Nick White for company, but no tea for them. Grant Usher and Amy McDougall of Lanham Valencia were hammering hard on the farm roads as they pushed to catch the Lils. The plunge off the plateau is truly spectacular, a purpose-built trail constructed by Glenn Harrison with a gazillion switchbacks. Combrink led the way, David, Bjerkus, Bass and Bell followed. Bram Root of KMC Fruit to Go riding solo after partner Gavin Moss fell ill on day 5. They don't build trails like this in Belgium. Travis Walker, though, is well at home in this terrain. Darren Lill leads his wife Candice. Smooth as freshly shaven legs. Amy McDougall's technique was spot on as she cruised down. Of a slightly more raw, rough and ready nature, the rock and roll descent demanded focus and good line choice. Travis Walker blitzed it, but Amy missed the line, a hard fall. But she was up and riding in a flash. Some hardcore woman is this Amy. A long way from her home in North Yorkshire for Catherine Williamson. Up ahead, Glencairn Farm on the Sani Pass road, our tranquil day 5 campsite awaited. The race came down to a 2-team 4-man sprint in textbook fashion, but Tace Bjerkus went early and left Tiger Eurosteel partner Bass to beat one of Combrink and Bell, which he duly did to hand the Double Bs their 3rd stage win and consolidate their overall lead. Bass and Bjerkus, another stage win, held a solid lead on GC for Tiger Eurosteel. Nad Pro have to work hard over the next 3 days to retain their title. Those are the only 2 teams to ride under sub 4 hours. Mum and daughter Lolita and Simone van Aert made it 5 in a row in the women's race. Darren and Candice Lill in the mixed added 5 minutes to their overall lead. 5th on GC in the very competitive vets, Bester and Van Hasteen were 9 seconds ahead of the Coffee Riders, who lead by 23 minutes on GC. Jabulani Masters, Dodds and Anderson were well ahead of Osborne Rees to maintain their overall lead in the Masters. Fock and Liebenberg lead the Buffalo herd by over an hour after a 5th stage win. In the solo men's race, Nick White won by 11 minutes from Douglas Drysdale, who is 28 minutes behind White on GC. Siska van der Bijl, another stage win for her 5th in a row. She dominates the solo women's race. And Charles Mansfield continues to lay waste to his fellow 90 kilogram plus bovines, another win in the Buffalo solo category. Stage 6 has more evidence of the creative evolution of the Old Mutual joBerg2c. It is all but unrecognisable from the original route. Tough it most certainly was, but the rewards on the bike and the views were simply mind-blowing.
I had a bicycle to ride with a carrier to give someone a ride. Some drive in fancy cars, but they're driving all alone. So
I don't know what the fuss was all about. Perfect little way to warm up the legs. These people are just soft.
I had a cottage down the road with a window looking out into the world. Some stay in castles, but they never feel at all. So I guess I'm lucky enough. I got married when I was young to my best friend, the one and only one. Some search their whole life for someone to love. So I'm lucky enough.
Now, if that doesn't make you foam with mountain biking FOMO, then maybe the most chilled vibe in the first purpose-built stage race camp will. Come on, you just gotta be part of the journey, which continues tomorrow. A blasting stage 7 awaits, floating bridges, dual tracks, views to die for, and chocolate milk at Mackenzie Club.